Hey everybody, just a quick update on behalf of myself and Andrea and Holly in Georgia, my precious family. Many of you have asked, where are we? What is going on in our lives? And for those of you who do know, perhaps some of you don't know, but we had the privilege of being part of a wonderful community of faith, which is Bryanston Bible Church, for many years. And earlier this year, we departed. We stepped out of the boat, so to speak, and stepped into the unknown and really feeling like the Spirit of God was leading us into a new season. At that time, earlier this year, we felt that that new season would be a planting of a church, or that's what God wanted us to do, but we weren't entirely sure. We were kind of open to whatever the Lord would have us do. And so before we did that, we decided to take a sabbatical. And so we spent a couple of months down in Cape Town as a family, myself and Andrea and the girls, Holly and Georgia. And what an incredible privilege that was. It was a wonderful time for us as a family, for myself and Andrea, and also a wonderful time for me to connect with my family down in Cape Town, who I don't get to see very frequently. But also a great time to connect with the family of faith. And so we had the wonderful privilege of being part of a church down there called Joshua Generation. And we were loved to death, served, and just an incredible time for us. Learned a great deal, was stretched and blessed, and just a wonderful, wonderful time. Our Joshua Generation is part of a global partnership of churches that is like a family, and I really mean this. These churches connect with one another. They have one heart, one mission together, which is to be devoted to Jesus, devoted to one another, and to tell the world about the gospel, to share the gospel with the world. And they live this out in the most beautiful way. And so we got to connect with some of the leaders from 412 as well. And then also I've been for a while now connecting with a church in Joburg called City on a Hill, and they've just been an incredible blessing to us. They're a 412 church as well, and so we've been connecting with them relationally, and they've been just a wonderful blessing to us. And so here's what has happened in Cape Town, and this is why we went down to really seek the Lord as to what we need to do. And God confirmed and absolutely persuaded us that we should return back to Joburg. We were very tempted to stay in Cape Town, as you would imagine, but God compelled us to return back to Joburg and indeed to plant a church. And so I'm very excited to let you know that we have, in fact, planted Crowded House Church. Crowded House Church, if you didn't get that. We've been going for about 4 weeks. We kept it very small because we want to gain some traction and some momentum before we begin to receive people and really go public with it. I know this is kind of going public with it, but we're actually going to have an official launch in a couple of weeks' time, and we'll let you know all the details once we launch officially. And if you really feel, and this is important for me, if you feel that the Spirit of God is compelling you to come and check us out, because perhaps He wants you to be a part of what we're doing, that's very important, that it's by the Spirit of God, then we would be more than happy to receive you. Give us a couple of weeks. I'll put something out on social media to let you know more. Some of you have already reached out to me. If you have reached out to me, I'm going to be in touch with you in due course. I'll let you know at least where we're at right now, and perhaps you can join us. But I thought I'd just let you know, just for those of you who are asking, many of you have asked, wondered if we've kind of dropped off the face of the planet. We haven't. We're back in Joburg, and we're so incredibly excited and grateful that God would use us to do something for the sake of His glory. And so if you want to be a part of it, or you're interested at all to know more, be in touch with us. And in a couple of weeks, like I said, I'll let you know more details. So God bless you. Thanks for listening to me. Have a wonderful day.